my gosh, he's adorable.
Okay, so we're here at location 2. Your first location was amazing, and I can't wait to hear all about this one.
Hi guys, welcome to Sugar Spring Manor.
Hey, I'm Jamie.
I'm Ammari.
And
we're just trying to make it.
Hello, it's Ammari and
Jamie with Bite and Bloom.
yes, and we are here today with Ashley Meyer from Sugar Spring Ranch. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful spot. We're in the bridal suite right now, and thank you so much for having us today.
Yes, we're so excited to see all your places.
Thanks for coming out.
Yes. Now this is my first time here. Jamie, you've been here.
I have. I do dessert tables. I've done some grazing tables for them. I've done some hot app setups. So yeah, super excited to have you here. And last Saturday we celebrated her wedding here.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
That's awesome.
The best part was the desserts.
Thank you.
I got to see a little sneak peek of the cake on your Instagram, so I can't wait to see the rest. For
Stunning.
Sure. Well, since it's my first time, maybe tell me a little bit about Sugar Spring.
Yes.
How you got started and all that jazz.
Well, so we are family owned and operated. So this was actually my mom's dream come true.
Aww.
And so we have poured our blood, sweat, and tears into this place. And every single room has been hand touched and done by my family, our closest friends, and just the people that matter most to us. So chandeliers all done by me and my mom together at 2 a.m., you know, getting ready for all the upcoming weddings.
Oh my gosh. Where did you guys find these?
Oh, Amazon.
I think it's my favorite part. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so glam.
Yeah.
We call it rustic elegance.
There you go. Nice. So what year did this get established?
So we originally built in May of 2021, and then we finally rebuilt and reopened in August of 2022. So we are just coming up on our 3rd year anniversary as our new facility.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. And I hear we're going to take a little tour of all your locations.
Yeah. So how did you go from this one location that burns down, you rebuild, to now you have more locations?
Yeah, so I mean, whenever this first did burn down and we had to go through our rebuilding process and try to get us ready to go for our weddings that have entrusted us to host their big day, during that rebuild process, we actually found our 2nd location. So she's technically older than this her first location. Yeah, but technically she's still the 2nd location.
And they're all she's because this is mom's dream, so they're she's.
Yeah, they're our daughters.
I love that because that's how I am with our bakery. Like, you know, she's a she. Sprinkles is a she. Sorry, Kurt. It's not about you. It's not her.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, do you want to give us a little tour? Maybe go walk around and I can chat?
Let's go.
Great.
Oh, okay. So this is my favorite spot because I feel like you can look over the whole thing. Like when we get done with dessert tables, I always go up there and snap some pictures for Insta.
It is
up there.
It is the perfect spot just to capture every single detail. I mean, how long do these brides work choosing every single meticulous detail on there, from their flatware to their napkins to their menu cards? And this is the way that you can capture it all in one shot. And it's just such a unique perspective, and you can get the big dance floor photo too, which is always fun.
It's emotional hearing you talk about it because you hear how much love and that you care about each wedding.
Well,
this is our love. This is our joy. You know?
And I feel like that area could be used for a lot of different things. You mentioned like the bridal, like taking photos, but what else can go up there?
Well, tons of first looks have happened on there. It's really great to see the chandelier sparkle in the background for that. But the girls love to hang their wedding dresses from the balcony with all the bridesmaids' dresses next to it. And that's such a pretty picture. Personally, you know, we got married last Saturday, so we had our string quartet play up there, and that was just the most magical moment. Oh my God, it was stunning. And it's just there's so many different uses that we can do for that. And it's just a really easy space that we can customize it to every couple that comes in here and make it unique every day that we're here.
I love that. I love that you give them like a beautiful slate to start with, but they can create their own.
Yeah. Now, how many people can this hold?
300.
Oh, wow.
See that they're
That's great.
So our max occupancy is 420, but we do limit ourselves to 300 for a wedding, just so we have ample dance floor space, plenty of party room, walking around room, all of that good stuff.
So is your 420 more like for business meetings,
Exactly.
Christmas parties, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, you got it. All the big corporate gatherings.
Awesome. I kind of want to talk about this giant door.
I told you. I told her on the way over. I said the door will blow your mind.
Yeah.
That's my favorite every time I come here.
So this is a one-of-a-kind feature. We are the only wedding venue with a hydraulic glass door. So this actually opens out to expand over part of that patio space, and it gives like an awning of sorts. So we can have an indoor-outdoor dance floor, dance under the stars, and it is really a wow feature for every single couple. All of their guests are just completely blown away, and they love it. They love going outside and just
magical.
having the indoor-outdoor feel.
I love it. And it lets a little light in. I feel like that makes it just so floaty and
Well, and I got married outdoors underneath the tent. The tent got flooded.
I heard about that, by the way.
You did?
Yes, your sister was telling me.
Yes, my sister. I got married at Avis and Winery, and they had a tent outside that since no longer there. And I was the first couple to get married by the fountains, and we had the most beautiful ceremony. It was beautiful, and then it just rained and rained. It flooded our tent. We had the hell of a good time. But I will say that's why I think I love your venue, one of my favorites, because you still feel like it's outside, only not so scary if the tent
Yes.
So you get all of that. But you know, somebody told me, and I know it rained on your wedding day.
Yes.
They told me when me and Kurt got married, don't get sad because you like rain brings you good luck. And I've had the happiest almost 17 years on Saturday of my life. So rain always makes me emotional. So you have a beautiful,
It was your anniversary Saturday?
This coming Saturday.
It's okay.
May 10th is ours.
Oh, that's
so
amazing.
You will have, I hope my marriage is as beautiful as ours. More beautiful as it is. We have, so rain did bring me good luck. So hopefully it's
sweet. Your sister was telling me all about that too. I love that.
Yes. Yeah, everybody remembers it. No one forgot the flood.
Okay, so then outside of rain, is there any like maybe like wildest wedding
Yes, what crazy
things?
stuff?
Where do we begin?
Maybe a fun theme or like something.
You know, we did have a Halloween wedding one time, and that was the funnest thing. Everyone came dressed to the nines for the ceremony and cocktail hour, but then they all changed in the costumes, and like all of the guests got involved in it, and it was just the funnest, most.
How did they decorate for that?
They had all like the spooky things, you know. There were jack-o'-lanterns, and there were like the roses coming out of skulls.
You had a good theme, so you would love that.
I'm a theme queen. I like a good theme.
It was really cool. And I will say, like, one of the like most special things that we've had here was a 12-piece band, and it was incredible. They did such a phenomenal job, and they played right in front of this door, so it was just a beautiful backdrop with the lake behind them, and they had a huge dance floor, and it was really, really a sight to see.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, I'm ready to go outside.
Yeah, let's take a walk. While we walk, maybe we can.
Because truth be told, we never get to go outside. We come here, we set up our stuff, and we leave. So this is like the first for me. So me and Mara can do that together.
Oh, nice. Yes. Well, we have our fire pit right over here. And I always tell all of our couples, it's all inclusive. So they get the fire pit, they get
so when they book, they get all of it.
All of it, yeah.
Yeah, they have decor. They have a decor room that you can use their decor.
Oh my gosh, it's stocked, but
I want to see that.
absolutely.
So farm weddings are pretty popular. They have been for a while. What do you think about how to keep farm weddings like iconic and
how to not make people feel like it's the same thing all the time?
Yeah, keep it fresh.
Well, and I think part of the reason why couples choose the barn wedding and the farm atmosphere is because it is a cozy environment and they can really dive into their natural selves.
Yeah.
They focus more on what is personally special to them and what brings them the most joy for their wedding day rather than the big trends, you know?
So I feel like the reason all the venues started replacing like the KCLs and the VFWs because you already bring them a beautiful slate. So they just have to add little pieces. Like you walk in, like your place is already breathtaking with nothing on it. That's why I love that we shot it empty. So you can see how pretty it is and how you can create your
bring that vision to life. And I love that you said that because the bride now feels like she has something that's authentic and genuine and no regrets. You know what I mean?
Hold on. You could have
following a theme.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Our shuttle?
Yeah, so like you shuttled it?
Well, and one thing too is that wedding planning can be really hard, but it also has the potential to be so much fun. And I think a huge part of how we can make it more fun is by having them worry about less and less people. We have a private shuttle service. We have our own in-house photo booth. We have our decor catalog. We have all the tables, chairs, and linens. We do all of that. And so whenever they get to book with us, they don't have to worry about hiring day of coordination. They don't have to worry about that decorator. They don't have to worry about that.
That's awesome.
So
I like that.
it just makes it so much easier. And
Sorry, I
enjoyable.
interrupted you. I got taken away by the big
No, that's what I was gonna say. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Thank you.
This pavilion, and then we can head to the next little spot.
This looks like so magical already, doesn't it?
It opens for us.
Oh my god.
So
Oh, this is so stinking pretty. So like they can do all their pictures out here. They don't have to go anywhere else.
Yes, I love that.
Was that what? Is that what you got?
this is my arbor, yeah.
Oh, did you make this?
No, Bountiful Blossoms did, yeah.
Oh, this is so fun. Yeah, I kind of geek out about flowers.
As you should.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I like it. Just opens up to like this amazing little creek in the back.
Yeah.
So this is creek, a pond. What is this?
Our pond, yeah. And actually, to the left over here is our Lover's Lane, which is our private trail for our brides and grooms.
Oh.
And it wraps all the way around, and you can see little clearings throughout the path where you can get the lake and the barn in the backdrop, and it's just a beautiful spot
great.
for photos.
Yeah.
And at the very end is where a zebra lives. A
zebra?
A zebra.
Oh, Mari, this is like your second home.
Yeah.
It's your language.
Yeah.
Loves to take wedding photos, and
my
he's a sweet boy, so you'll meet him.
No, we need to talk later. I've been wanting to do a photo shoot with Joe and I with the zebra.
Oh my
Come on out. He loves the attention, so he would be wonderful to do that with.
That's awesome. What the hell are you two into? Zebra?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to do like a safari style something. I was like,
Oh my gosh.
for our anniversary, that would be kind of fun.
That is
That'd be
fun.
super cute.
Awesome.
Okay, and now I see a piano with that.
Oh yes, so
Did you see that? We
Yeah,
have
we
it.
were rocking it, yeah.
Oh my god.
so that was our piano that we had for our wedding too, and yeah, so they played it, and it was beautiful.
So
and
okay, did you bring this in for your wedding or something?
We did actually.
Oh.
So we love our projects. There's something in my family, we're never not doing something.
Okay.
So we actually found her on Facebook Marketplace, and
This is
and she was free, and yeah.
Stop it.
This is cool.
So we're gonna have this available as an enhancement for our couples. If they want to hire a pianist to come play for their wedding, then we can move this out for them, and then they can utilize that for their wedding.
That is
day.
so sexy.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like that is like I'm like blown away.
Yeah,
That's
I
amazing.
love it. That was gonna be one of my questions for you because I know, like, you gotta, as a business owner, a lot of times you're DIYing some things.
Oh,
or like,
gosh. You got to be thinking outside the box and like.
Yeah.
Does that ever get exhausting, like staying ahead of the trends, or do you try to stay really true to yourselves?
We try to stay true to ourselves, but we do want to follow the trends and make that, again, easy for our couples to plan with us. And so spending a lot of time on TikTok and Instagram and Pinterest looking at all the new things. It does. So that's why our decor room is just ever growing, and it just keeps going above and above. And I don't know how many more shelves I can fit in there, but
So with your wedding, after seeing all these weddings and all these weddings, did you kind of like, were you taken in a little bit like, oh, I want that? Ooh, like, did you have to calm yourself down because you see so many different ideas?
it was hard, honestly, because I have so many like wonderful vendors that I love recommending to our couples that I wanted to incorporate them on my wedding day. So it was extra. I'm extra though, so it's perfect. But
it's more. That's what I always say.
I went to a wedding the other day, but I was like, my kids' birthday parties has more decor than, and I'm not, like, and I think like that girl gets it because like one of my employees is like, I would rather spend the money on the food and keep the decor simple. Where me, it's like I love decor.
Yeah,
like,
I love
the
it.
whole thing.
Oh, we hit Amazon a little hard the week of. We're like, ooh, actually, we could use that and that and that. And so my dad was really excited when Amazon could no longer ship in time for the wedding.
Like you
That's funny. No, it was beautiful and extra, and it was just a dream come true. I think when you're in the industry, you just think about these little details like that, and it was so magical to see it come to life. And I'm excited to give part of our decor to the venue, and that way I can see our wedding day pop up as we have more couples join us. So
it also justifies the dad. Like we had to buy it; they can use it.
no, it's for the it's for the future.
I love it.
I know it's fun to see all of it get repurposed, you know.
Are you ready to go see
Yeah, so
site two?
So next we're going to go to Sugar Springs South, which we
Sugar Springs South.
purchased while
We're
we were
coming for ya.
rebuilding this venue. So
I'm
let's go
excited.
see it.
Let's head.
I just, Ashley, like, I'm so, like, I just...
Hi, Sammy. Oh my gosh, he's adorable.
So do a lot of bride and grooms visit with Sam?
Oh my gosh, a ton of them do. He is in so many people's wedding photos. It's actually insane.
Gosh, he's like your mascot.
He is, but he is the Sugar Springs zebra, and everyone in our small little town knows about him.
So, okay, why a zebra and why did you get him?
So we're a very close family, and I will say, growing up, a zebra was my favorite animal. And my dad and I go to these, different animal places and auctions and things, and so we used to always go there when we were kids. And I saw him, and I just said, "Oh my gosh, like he's looking at me." Yeah, my dad's like, "Absolutely not. There's no way." And then I went over. I slept over a friend's house, and he's like, "Ashley, you need to come home right now." I'm like, "Oh God, I did something. I'm in trouble, And then my dad was standing in the driveway with the zebra.
Oh my gosh.
And
That's so cute.
we've had him for 10 years. Oh, we've had my ponies too.
He's so cute. Thank you
is
so
the
much
sweetest.
for showing us him. I love him.
Thanks for giving him some
I'm
love.
coming back. I want a little zebra photo shoot.
This is great.
Absolutely. You're more than welcome.
My kids are going to die. They're gonna be like, they're gonna
bring him out. They love to meet him. He loves the attention, and he just gets really happy when he gets to make friends. But
Hi, Sammy.
Here. You want a little pet? I know. He's a little, maybe he's overstimulated right now, maybe. Yeah. But
Could be. So fun. Well, thank you.
here we go. Here we go. I know.
Hi, sweet boy.
Okay, so we're here at location 2. Your first location was amazing, and I can't wait to hear all about this one.
Thank you.
So tell us about this location, how you acquired it. Earlier you said she's actually the oldest.
Technically, she is the oldest, yes, but considered our second location.
Okay.
And so we actually found this place while we were rebuilding location number 1, the ranch.
Yeah.
And this was a great option for our couples as, we were rebuilding, and we wanted to try to still help them have their wedding with us and take care of them. So we were able to transfer a lot of our couples over to this spot and still have their wedding day, and they still got to get married at the
I'm sure you felt
pavilion.
so guilty.
Oh my gosh, that was the worst, that's all we could think about as we watched it,
too, right?
and just how do you say this to all of these couples?
So how did it happen?
We never were able to determine the cause.
Oh.
Yeah, once everything was found, the damage had just been too severe, but I do believe that God has a plan, and we rebuilt, and and so.
It's so cozy and rustic in here. I love it. It's a little more intimate. I love this.
It's a little bit smaller, so this one holds up to 225, and so it's a little bit more of a commercial area as well. So typically we do everything indoors here, and so we can do inside ceremonies and receptions. It's pretty split if people have their ceremony with us or just do their big party, too.
Yeah.
But another fun spot about this place is that a lot of couples like to have the big party, but they do an intimate ceremony at our next location, Sugar Spring Manor. So they get to utilize multiple locations for us.
Now, I'm kind of obsessed with this.
It's beautiful.
Did you guys make this?
This is my dad actually that made this.
Isn't this fabulous?
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Just something different than that white skirted banquet table look, keeping with the rustic elements. And this serves as our buffet line. We've done nice charcuterie spreads on here, beautiful dessert tables, and it's just so different. You can have appetizer bars, all the works.
I love that. It's fantastic. Okay, maybe show us around a little bit.
Absolutely. Well, this is our cocktail space. This is usually where all the food and bar happen.
I love this bar.
I think it's phenomenal. It's such a good socializing room, and honestly, one of my favorite features about this venue is the surround sound here. So it actually travels through these hanging speakers just above your heads. It's a very discreet system, but makes it super immersive, where guests can come in here, still have a conversation, but they won't miss out on speeches, and they can run back out when their favorite song comes on. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have even noticed. That's great. That's so neat.
It's a really controllable thing too. So it's really nice to us to manage, and it just, helps everyone feel a part of it even when they're in this different space.
Yeah.
So this bar, like, is this like your wine selection, or what do you have going on over here?
This is
We always like to have a cocktail. Sometimes we're like, what do you got going on over here?
Oh my God, we just have a few of our different like spirits and things, different wine options that we have, and we have different tiered packages too. So where if people want, things that just get the job done, or they want bougie and boozy, we have all of those different options. So these are just a little sampling of some things that we have.
That's fun.
That's awesome.
I just think I don't know. I love like the modern look, but still like country and warm, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I think this is I love this venue.
Beautiful. Okay, so this way to the main.
So all of our guest seating is all out here, and again, tables, chairs, linen, decor, it's all included. We set it all up, we clean it all up, and
So they literally just walk away. I don't even know. Like, where are you, Terry? I want to give a shout out to my brides.
Yeah.
This is not heard of.
Yeah.
That they do this and then they clean up and you get to walk away. So if I could give one call out, it would be to these guys and how they make that stress free, because at the end of the day, you don't want to do that stuff.
Thank you.
don't.
I don't believe in giving a bride a broom on her wedding day. That just doesn't sit right with us.
And you set all their chairs up, and oh my gosh, Ashley.
And a big reason why we did that, we are family owned, and so whenever we were thinking of how we would want to be on the other side of things, that's what we wanted. We wanted every single family member to be present and just enjoy the day and actually get to be part of the celebration rather than working their daughter or son's wedding day.
So let me ask you this. So part of when you book a covered in chocolate package, you have to return our stuff to us because we go to so many locations. That was a COVID thing, and I feel so guilty. We used to clean it up for them, and we just couldn't do it. And honestly, the venues were like, we got to turn it over. Like, her stuff's got to be out. What do you do for that stuff? Do you just put it in a tote for them, or?
We'll help gather things for them, and so usually we ask them, we're like, hey, do you want us to start gathering your things? And that way they just put any personal belongings in a box at the end of the night.
Great.
And it just helps them to where they can enjoy the most of their party and then just easily put things away and head on their way. And so just you don't lose the buzz,
I love it.
I love you don't lose the buzz. You know what a party feel
every time
you can't cut loose because mom and dad they have to stay sober.
Right.
I shouldn't say stay sober we're not, but you can't just have some
enjoy.
Savor the moment.
Sure.
I love that.
Thank you.
Now I think this is one of the coolest parts about this space.
It
has a fireplace.
Yeah.
So this makes for the perfect first dance backdrop, and we just love it. It makes for the most beautiful photos.
Oh my gosh. And so obviously it's propane.
Yes, it
is.
is.
No cheesiness. This is real fire.
How cozy.
It makes, especially it's just on a rainy day like this, it just makes the ambiance even greater and brighter. But then when our winter weddings come around, this is such a popular feature, and the couples just love it.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it.
It's perfect today. It's kind of chill. I just love it.
Yeah. Just cozy up next to it. Yeah, this is beautiful.
So normally they would get married right here?
Yeah, so typically we would just have that table moved out of the way, and a lot of times our arbor gets set right there.
Okay.
We can put chairs out on the dance floor if they want a more traditional vibe, but if they want to keep things casual, guests can sit at their tables. It's totally up to them.
I like that.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, very
I like that. Just a different vibe. You can have some champagne, be eating your appetizer, watch that, and if people that don't want to be, it's a new generation does not like to be watched so much. That's why they do the first look. They don't like to be a lot of them don't even cut cake anymore.
It's so. I'm a huge fan of the first look too. I love that people get to actually spend more time with their husband and wife on their wedding day. I think it's
when he sees you, it would be way less awkward. It's just your moment.
Yeah.
Both my sisters did that, and I thought that was a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Are we onward to our next location?
Yes, what is the next location called?
Sugar Spring Manor, and that's actually just a minute down the road.
Okay. Let's go.
Hi guys, welcome to Sugar Spring Manor.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
First stop, the Love Shack.
This is adorable.
So what was the idea behind having Love Shack?
Just a space that the bride and groom can be away from everyone for their first night together as husband and wife, and just enjoy being just the two of them.
It's so cozy. I love it. It's like
So cute.
cabin-like vibes.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I just love this idea.
I love it.
One-stop shop again. Like you don't even have to leave.
No, it's so cute.
Thank you. It's great that, like the bride can stay there the night before by herself.
Yes.
And the groom can stay in one of the very many other bedrooms up here with maybe one of the groomsmen or something like that.
So what also is so great is we were 1 minute away from South, where we just came from. And then how far are we away from the...
Just a 6-minute drive.
Oh my gosh. So everything, so if you have a huge wedding, you can rent this to keep all your guests. You can...
Exactly.
That's awesome.
And our shuttle service does take guests here too. So so if they just need to run in the morning, over to the ranch, we can do that for them. Or we can do intimate ceremonies here out in this beautiful courtyard.
I love it.
And then have the big party over at Sugar Spring South.
Oh my gosh.
So this is kind of like a micro.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is, so we can do outdoor ceremony and receptions right here in this courtyard. It's really easy for our team to flip that over. And if everything's outside, we do have our beautiful outdoor bar right here.
So cute.
I love that.
You.
I love it.
And there's a full working kitchen back there as well. So when caterers come, they can keep their food warm. We can
Oh
keep
my
things
gosh.
cool.
Yeah.
All the bar materials are in here. So it's really nice to keep things organized and working
So this
efficiently.
is the entry to what?
This is our bridal suite.
Oh, I love bridal suites are my favorite part of everything.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my gosh. And this one's so unique compared to even the last one. Like you really change it every time.
Let's have a different vibe everywhere we go.
So cute.
Thank you. And they have their own private bathroom attached to here as well. And whenever they stay the night here, they can start as early as they'd like and just really maximize their potential for photos and just hanging out with their wedding party and families.
Now, how many people can this venue accommodate?
For wedding, we can accommodate up to 50 guests.
Okay. Wow.
We also do rehearsal dinners, bridal showers, baby showers. We've had baptisms, so all of it.
And what's here?
Another amazing floor.
Thank you. We love our floors.
So you guys design every single thing.
We did, yeah. My family all did this together, and every single decision we've made, all of us with our hands in together.
That makes it so special and unique. Oh, I love this little chapel area.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
This is a great, indoor option for ceremonies too.
Yes.
And like if it's just, cold winter wedding, this is a beautiful setting for that.
Today we get a little drizzle.
Exactly, a little drizzle. And if so, they can just come right out of that bridal suite. They don't even have to walk outside until it's time to head over to that reception space.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a great little option.
Yes.
Got to keep the hair dry,
That's
makeup
right.
last.
That's right, for sure.
This is a perfect indoor option for ceremonies, but we also have our veranda room, which can host ceremonies and receptions as well.
Let's see that.
Yeah. Okay. Here we can actually come out this way for our grand exit. Thank you.
Fantastic.
So cute.
And you just have the rolling fields over there too, which is
Yes.
a great spot for photos. There's a
And
little
you get a lot of
wishing
people
well.
from the city. Like
We
they want
do.
like the country meadowy feel. Like,
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, I think our furthest couple has come from New York, and yeah.
How did they find you guys?
They had some local family actually, and they told them about us and said how much they loved our setting and that they've heard good things about us, and so that's why they came our way. And actually, they're getting married next weekend.
Oh my
Great.
Now does this open up to the outside too?
It does. So that's an accordion door. So that opens up all the way. And so on a beautiful summer or fall day, we can have an indoor-outdoor feel and just really open up the space.
That's great.
Guests can be seated outside. You can have the buffet line in here, cocktail tables, desserts.
I appreciate this more than you know because a lot of venues I'll go to like, oh, they want the charcuterie outside. Okay, that's not realistic.
Yeah.
This is realistic. If it's hotter than hell, they can still do it. If it's freezing, they can still do it. And they still have the outdoor feel. If it's beautiful, they can still come in and grab it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
love
guys
that.
thought of so many things. I've been so impressed with this too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So do you book all 3 locations at the same time? Like what does that look like for, a Sugar Ranch weekend?
We do, yeah. So actually, we've had multiple weekends where we've had our triple events, and thankfully we we have an amazing coordinating team and a whole staff of awesome banquet servers and bartenders and dishwashers. It really takes a village
out
to
to you
pull it off.
guys.
Yes, we love you guys. But they have all come together to make these incredible weekends happen. And so here at the Manor, we can host multiple events in a day because there are shorter time frames of their bookings. So we can have ceremonies in the morning, ceremony receptions in the evening, and then have big weddings over at South and the ranch as well. So we actually have our first quadruple coming up this October.
So what does that entail? What does that entail? What do you mean quadruple?
So quadruple means that we're going to have 2 ceremonies here at the Manor that day, and then we have a ceremony reception booked at South and a ceremony reception booked at the ranch. So we get to, and it's so fun though. Our first triple, I will never forget, just visiting each spot and seeing how different each wedding was within a 10-mile radius, you know, and how different and unique they all were. And they all had different colors and different unique details that just made it so special. And it was so surreal being able to visit all these places and, you know, see them from the time they booked their tour to their beautiful wedding day.
Wow. So couples can actually stay here with their wedding party?
They can, yeah. And so that's available for all of our couples. And one of our specials is too, if they're having reception at Rancher South and they decide to lodge here at the Manor, we allow them to host their own rehearsal dinner here. So we'll supply them with tables, chairs, linens, and since it's that Airbnb vibe, then they can supply their own beverages and food. So it's our little thank you for extending their celebrations with us.
Should we take a peek?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm like, I want to see.
Oh yes, so we have our gorgeous foyer room here, and so this is a beautiful spot for the bride to get her dress photos on the staircase.
How old is this house? Like I'm looking at the glass and like, how old is this?
This is from the 1850s, and so actually all of the window paneling is original.
Like a Walk in the Wind movie, like.
Yeah, this is stunning.
Thank you. And I will have to take another look in that veranda because the posts in there were actually hand hewed from the 1850s as well.
Wow.
And so you can actually see the axe marks on them.
There's just so much character.
It's beautiful.
And this is just one of our bedrooms right over in here, but this is a space that, you know, maybe you're one of the bride's parents or groom's parents could stay.
And 4-post bed.
Thank you. And all the bedrooms have their own bathrooms attached as well.
Oh my gosh. My mother-in-law, when she listens to this episode, is going to be like, they get it. Because she's always like, everybody should have their own bathroom.
Exactly. Absolutely. Yes.
I love that. See, Bonnie, some people do get it.
It's really dreamy in here.
Thank you so much. And this is just one of the bedrooms. There's 2 more floors above us, and so it's a huge place.
And if they want to see the episode, or if they want to see like the next 2 floors, if they want to know pricing, it's all on your website.
It's all online. We believe in being as transparent as possible. I think it not only makes their job easier, but it makes our job, you know, more enjoyable as well, because then we get to help them too. You know, they know exactly what they're looking at. There's no hidden fees. There's no secrets. It's just a very open and honest relationship that we build from the very beginning.
I love that.
Hey guys, go check out their website.
Another fabulous fireplace.
Thank you. We love our fireplaces. Can you tell?
Yes.
Cozy.
And this is a gorgeous spot too for just having, you know, your indoor celebration. So whenever that's all inside, we can use this space for cocktail hour. We've had bridal showers, open gifts in here in the past, and
I
love it.
Incredible.
Thank
You get the view. You have the great lighting. Yeah, it's cozy. I love that. So
Thank
cute.
you. We've actually rented the place out too for boudoir shoots. So this place can really do it all.
Yes.
And the kitchen is just a dream. I really want to have Thanksgiving here.
Oh my, well, yeah, I'm like, okay, let's be honest. This window, seriously?
Yeah.
No wonder you do boudoir shoots.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. How much fun can you have there?
Absolutely.
Gorgeous.
This is awesome.
Oh, and when everything is inside, we can utilize this as a buffet line too. And we can have, you know, charcuterie desserts in here as well.
Yes. Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for showing us around today. It's been an absolute dream.
My pleasure. And again, all inclusive. So we do all of the decor, tables, chairs, all of that. And each venue does have their own private catalog, so couples don't have to fight over things. They have their own private catalog.
Private catalog as far as like decor and everything gets together. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
all
that.
to them.
Awesome. I don't know. Do you have any other questions?
Okay, so
have one,
other questions for me would be, okay, you said your favorite venue, it's the original.
My favorite is the ranch. Just, you know, it's where it all started, and, you know, where our family really came together and grew this business, and
One
So
thing
much
I
love.
want to hit on that you kind of pulled on my heartstrings earlier. We're talking about your husband off camera,
Yeah.
and she just got married on Saturday. And so you talked about how when you married him, you kind of told him you have to help out.
This is all in.
That is my life. People
Yeah.
are always like, "Oh, Kurt's coming." Yeah, he's coming.
Absolutely.
That's Mr. Sprinkles.
Yeah, that's right. And Mr. Sprinkles, oh my God, he's gonna watch that and be like, "To hell with you." He hates that damn thing. But why? Tell me, like, okay. So why did you explain it to him? Because tell about what it's like to have a business and do it with your family.
I mean, and you ladies know running successful businesses, it is a dedication. It consumes your entire life.
does.
And if you don't love it, you are not in the right business. And so
Because it comes before everything, doesn't it?
it does, you know? And so that's something that we hit on our first date, you know? We fell for each other head over heels.
I love that.
He asked me how I wanted our wedding the first day. So,
my
yes.
That's incredible.
He's
like,
a good
I'm gonna
boy.
lock that. I'm gonna lock it down.
Yes. And I told him, I'm like, this is my family's, you know, dream and passion and joy, and we want everyone in our family, whether you're marrying in or you're born by blood, that you're a part of this and that you want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
And so he's helped us bartend on busy days, and he's helped clean up and set up, and
your
he's
staff sees that, don't
Yes, and he's actually built things for our brides into add to the decor collection too, like table assignment displays and little signs too. So he's very handy.
Which is also a thing you have. I feel like men nowadays don't always have. If you can't put in a light bulb, I'm not interested. So, like I always tell Kurt, I'm like, someone will say, "Oh, your husband." Well, hell yeah, he did that. Like, are you crazy? You chose someone that couldn't build something.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I have a lot of crazy ideas. I need help.
Oh, I know. You need someone to pull it off,
That's
right?
I can dream it. I need someone to do it.
Exactly, but he's such a hard worker, and he's really like found his place in our family and loves being here and just, you know, adding his personal touches into the space as well.
That's amazing.
So we love him.
Okay, so you've seen a lot of weddings, Ashley.
Absolutely.
What is the favorite or best wedding song?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a really hard one. Oh,
I know. I was like that. Like she knew she was coming
What
at
is your
you.
wedding song?
oh my God.
My wedding song.
Yeah, like River Sands. You remember?
Okay. Yes, I remember.
Okay, tell me.
Okay. So what I wanted, was the song off Ghost. Yes. Okay. It's sang by. Oh my gosh! I say this all the time. Why can't I think of it? The old song, like you know, I'm talking about. Like they're making the pie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Get all hot.
Why can't I think of it?
Oh my
That's
gosh!
exactly what
Terry,
you're talking
flash
about.
the title of the song there.
Yes. You know, it's like, and he chose a song by Garth Brooks.
Okay.
And Adele sings it now, and I love Adele, so it was like great. And why am I losing on what that song is?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Can you tell what's your wedding song?
It was a George Strait song, "Run," which is like so funny. We I think it was our first dance. Like when we first met, something like silly that we danced.
Yes.
To. And so that was it. So it's like just really cutesy and
Yeah, he chose it off Hope
Country.
Floats. Garth Brooks.
Yeah,
singing.
exactly,
Yeah. So
exactly.
that's like we were young. We were 20.
he's a big country fan though.
Yeah.
What was your wedding song?
Our first dance was to Lover by Taylor Swift. He really does love me because I know a lot of men that are like, I'm not dancing to Taylor Swift at my wedding, but he's like, if you really want it, we will do it. And it was beautiful and just so magical. And like we danced underneath the hydraulic door with the rain around us, and it was stunning. It was so beautiful. But I will say too, one of my favorite moments was our grand entrance, and we did "Come and Get Your Love" by Redbone, and that was such a fun way to get the party started, you know. So that was a really good way to kick things off.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that.
Unchained Melody.
Yes, you got it.
Yes, I'm sorry, but yes, that's what I wanted. And he was like, "That's old." You know, we were young.
Yeah.
But now, like the song he chose was great. I hear Adele sing it, and I love it. So
Yeah.
For your vow renewal.
that's for Valerie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep dropping that, so eventually he breaks down, and we do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, I know we said earlier in the show, I do drop and cater for them a lot. Never got to see this kind of stuff. Never seen all the stuff they offer. Never been to this venue.
Yeah.
It's the love you and your family put into this is amazing to me.
Yeah, it shows. It really comes
Yes,
through.
the way you passionately talk this whole episode about all the things.
Yeah.
I loved
Making
it.
brides feel like part of the family.
Yeah.
They are stuck with us, okay? And we do things like toy drives, every Christmas, and it's really
I help with that.
Yes,
I did like some dessert with that. Yeah.
and it's so wonderful to see our couples come back and maybe they meet some babies and bring them to meet Santa.
It's great seeing them through their life.
It is, and so it's a great way to stay connected to them. But really, once they're married here with us, they are forever part of our family, and they are welcome at all the events. And so we hope to see them all again.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for taking some time with us today.
Yes.
You guys check out Sugar Spring Ranch website, all the information there. If you want to see more pictures, get more information. Ashley's your girl.
Got all the answers to your questions.
Yep. And if you have a place you want us to go or a suggestion, we love hearing it. We love seeing new spots we didn't know about. Yeah. So send us a DM.
That sounds good. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Like, subscribe, share.
Bye.
Bye. And we're here today with Dr. Denise Serrati.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for being here today, letting us come and interview you and chat with you and be in the office with you.
And you've been here. You know her. It's my first time I've ever met her, so I'm really excited.
The whole office loves her.
You're too kind.
Her flowers make people happy, don't they? Yeah.
Well, I was taking a big gamble with glitter flowers. A lot of people were like,
Was it?
I don't know.